Welcome back to the Entertainology Podcast. I am your host, Gabe, and I am joined with my special guest, Rene. He is back at it. What's going on, Rene?
I've been chilling.
Oh, you've been chilling. Okay, all right. That is nice. That is great news.
I haven't been invited like a whole year.
That's a joke. What you talking about? We were just here the other night. Anyway.
Oh.
As you can see, we have some beautiful backdrops going on, and I brought some a great collection of movies here because we're talking about Dune, right? No, this is a great movie. Actually,
Let's just pretend that doesn't exist.
No, these are some sci-fi movies actually, and so I brought some good sci-fi movies. I brought Dune Part 1. Okay, so that's a good one, right? That's pretty good. You like Dune Part 1, right?
I like both.
Is there like a difference or like?
Yeah, there's a big
pretty
difference.
Much the same.
No, there's a big difference.
So you think which one's better?
I still like the second one more.
Thank you. At least we can agree on that.
Yeah.
So that works. Awesome. Anyway, we of course you clicked on this video, you clicked on this podcast because we're talking about Dune Part 2. Yeah. I mean, completely ravaged the cinema. I mean, incredible opening weekend. I mean, it was killer. It was stellar, making millions of dollars across the world. I mean, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, this is finally like our first good proper movie this year. Because the last 2 months we've been struggling trying to find a decent movie to watch. I won't lie to you.
Yeah, this is.
I forgot what movies I watched. I can't think of because they're not rememberable.
Okay. Madam Web.
Oh yeah, that was horrible.
Yeah. I see. I heard about that one. That one was not good. But
yeah, I'd rather watch Morbius.
Really? And that one wasn't good either.
There was more action, at least, in that movie.
Well, very interesting. Well, then. So, this movie, I mean, it's been in the theaters. Actually, by the time this podcast comes out, it will already be in the theaters still. So, if you haven't gone to watch it, go and watch it. And I can't hear anything now because you. But I'm going to continue. We're not going to let this technical difficulty. No, just plug it into the black thing that's sticking out. The black thing right there. No, right there. No, yeah. No, the other one. Yeah, there we go. Sorry about that, guys, but we're not stopping this podcast. It is a one-way flight. And so, if you haven't watched Dune Part 2 in a while, you think it's hilarious, isn't it? You're breaking the podcast studio right now.
I was trying to get comfy.
Oh, my gosh. He's trying to get real comfy, and he's just tearing the studio down like Godzilla. You Godzilla up in this podcast studio or what?
Want to talk about weight?
All right. No, I'm not. No,
don't be started right now.
Okay, all right. Anyway, Dune Part 2. All right.
You look like the Barbie.
And if... Okay. Oh, that's terrible. All right. So, no, that's our friend.
No, he's more like the sandworm.
Oh, speaking of sandworms, man, those things are
They're cool.
Anyway, so if you haven't watched Dune Part 2, it's been a while. I'm going to just say a quick little summary here to kind of get you up to speed, okay? It's real quick. So Dune Part 2 is about Paul Atreides unites with Shani, right?
Yeah.
And Fremen while seeking revenge against the conspirators? I don't know who. Okay, whatever. Who destroyed his family? All right, he's mad because they destroyed his family. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. Spoilers ahead, by the way. So if you haven't watched it, get the heck up out of here right now. Thank you.
Just watch it.
Yes. Oh. Hold on. Oh my. Okay.
So you're breaking it.
Oh, now I'm breaking the studio. Okay, there it is.
Now you're breaking it.
We're good now. We're good. Thank you very much. Okay. Anyway, thank God I caught that one. So, Dune Part 2, how'd you like it? What was your expectation going into the theater?
Man, I was just so sad when I heard it got delayed.
Oh, but yes, it did. Yeah.
Once it was finally in the month, I was telling you, like, I'm so excited because it's been a while since I watched a good movie. I don't know. I just knew right away it was going to be a good movie.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'm the same too because, I mean, this year, like you said, hasn't been...
Slow start.
It's a slow start. I mean, this is the first blockbuster of the year. You know, everyone's talking about it. I mean, a lot of people enjoyed the first Dune.
Yeah.
Including myself. I enjoyed it. not as good as it. What people, I guess. I mean, I heard some people that were like 10 out of 10 right here.
But, yeah.
Oh,
you don't think so?
No. More like a. I don't know.
Let's wait till the end.
8.5. Okay. Whatever.
Let's wait till the end.
I'm talking about the first Dune.
Oh.
So I mean, it's not like.
Yeah. Okay, that's more understandable. I thought you were talking about right now.
Because here's what happens: is Dune is like a step down, but then you look at part 2 and it's a step up. You know what I'm saying? It's like they did everything that they did wrong in the first one, they fixed in this one.
What's wrong with this one?
Well, it's slow.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's an intro.
Well, I understand it's an intro, but I've seen other intros that were way faster than that.
There's people like you who are slow, and we're going to have to slowly understand the clans, the emperor, that's just, what's happening, what's the war about, and what's happening. So that's why it's a slow start, because we're trying to understand the universe.
Okay.
But some slow people don't want to learn. That's all.
Right.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah.
So I understand the universe.
Yeah, not like that one.
Okay, all right. Don't start. This is the Dune podcast.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was just showing examples. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Anyway, so I mean, clearly this movie is a step up. I mean, it was a lot more enjoyable.
Yeah.
I mean, it really was. From the very start. I mean, you were just thrown into again part 2. Just an amazing. It's more like a drama romance that's going on. What? Why are you shaking your head?
I don't think it was romantic.
Yeah. It is.
I mean just barely 10 minutes.
Well, because not only you see the coming of age moment for Paul Atreides, but he's also kind of battling this romance with Zendaya's character.
I don't think so.
Are you serious?
I think this movie's more like... It reminds me more like Game of Thrones, where they deal a lot with politics.
Okay,
that's how I see it. And like Paul is trying to overthrow the emperor, because in the end of the day, the emperor killed his father, and that's what he's worried about. The whole point of the movie was that he's trying to get his back, like his revenge, and also take over the throne.
Right.
Which I mean, he did in the end.
That makes sense.
Well, almost.
Well,
we're gonna have to wait till the third one.
Yeah. Well, anyway, let's just talk. I mean, now that you mentioned it, let's just talk about that. I mean, because I think one of the most interesting part of the movie is like up into like the first hour and a half or so, like he's still kind of battling like who he is, who he wants to be. It's like, is he really going to be the chosen one? Mm-hmm. Or is he just going to be a part of a group,
Yeah.
And, especially the scene right when he is becoming who he needs to be it's like you need to view the group, right? What's the group called?
Which one?
That he's a part of.
Achilles. No.
What? No, the group. He's a part of a group. And in order to be established, listen. And in order to be established as a member, go ahead. But in order to be established as a member of this said group, you have to ride a worm. You know what I'm saying? You have to grab a sandworm and just like you're riding a horse, man. And that was I really enjoyed that scene.
Yeah, he's Atreides.
Yeah, he became a part of that group.
Oh no, Freeman.
Fremen. Jeez, Freeman.
Don't be talking to me like that if you didn't know.
Okay, all right. That's what I wanted to say. I wanted to say that, but I didn't know that was right.
Yeah, Femin. You're right.
Okay, all right. That's not okay. Whatever.
But yeah, he wanted to be accepted because, I mean, that's the only way he's going to be alive. Or else he would have been dead out in the desert alone with his mom.
Right. But you enjoyed that scene a lot, right?
Yeah, that was sick. Of him accepting. But also he has his powers because of his mom. Is being she's a witch.
Oh,
and part of that secret group, and he has the visions of the future because you see we see his dreams,
right?
And he sees a dream of which we didn't know in the beginning, but was a woman walking, and all the people of his girl's side were all dying of hunger and thirst,
right.
And then we figure out that's the main reason why he doesn't want to overtake the throne yet.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But just going back on the worm thing. I mean, I just loved the way they looked. Like, I didn't think that they were so scary, but that's like their secret weapon almost.
Yeah.
Because if you think about when they were at war later on in the film,
they took them.
They rode those worms across the entire army.
I could do that.
Really?
I bet I could do that.
Okay, that's awesome.
Why are you judging me?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying.
If I had to do it right now, I could do it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Just give me it right now. I'll do it.
That's great. I'm glad to hear it. I don't think that you can do it, but okay. Yeah. Okay.
I was watching the original Dune because I had no clue there was actually a movie they made of Dune in the
like the 80s one. The 80s version. Okay.
Apparently, it was both of the movies in one, so they made the 2 books.
Right.
And there was different parts, but I saw the worm scene. It looked like crap.
Oh my gosh!
But I mean, it makes sense because they weren't using CGI; they were actually using real, like effects, like real physical stuff. They weren't like making them. And then compared to this scene, like when Paul was trying to write it, like that thing was crazy. It was scary. You could you can tell like that fool could have died if he just misplaced a foot or like touched something or like would have fell off or hurt himself really bad.
Right. Yeah. No, that makes sense. I mean, they didn't have as much things back then, so they did what they could do. But for the most part, the CGI is pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, there were some things that I don't feel like would hold up within the, like 10 years from now. It's going to be like, ouch,
I feel like they're the best they can be right now.
Really?
That's compared to, I'm not trying to be bogus to the other movies we watch, but just to find out that Dune only costs around $200 million, and then we've been watching the other Marvel movies that have been costing over $300 million or 600 or whatever the bull crap budget they got, and their movies are barely 2 hours long, and it looks like crap. I'm just like, yeah, I don't know what's happening. I'd be thinking they're money laundering at that point.
Well, I mean, it's always been a problem we've talked about in the past that the CGI people, they don't get enough time sometimes.
I just think they just bull crap it. They don't try,
or they don't spend enough money on these things. Yeah.
Then how does Dune do it with less money?
Well,
they made a 3-hour film.
Maybe they had.
I don't remember one part where I'm like, it looks bad.
Really that long?
Well, 2 hours and 50, I think.
2:46. Okay, 2:46.
But still, most of the Marvel movies are like barely 2 hours.
Despite its long runtime, this movie surprisingly keeps you interested.
Yeah.
A lot of the ways through, in which the first movie didn't. So. Why you keep?
It was interesting.
Okay. Well, I mean,
because for me, the main reason why I got into Star Wars was because of how they talked about everything. They talked about different biomes, the different planets, the politics, like the TV show especially, and that's why, like with the first Dune, we discover what this universe is.
Right.
And that's why I enjoy it, because I like learning like what they made up. This fake universe is like, because this ain't real life. I mean, they could be real life. They could be another universe, but I wouldn't know. But
gosh, yeah. Well, I think the director, who also helped write the film, I mean, he does a great job at visually stunning. Him working with the cinematographer and all that. I mean, they established like these incredible visuals. I mean, it looks amazing.
Yeah, it really does.
I mean, and so if you have a chance to watch in the theater, do it, because you're going to be blown away, and especially in IMAX.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you have a chance yet to watch it in IMAX, but I mean, you're missing out here.
Yeah, and also just don't be 40 minutes late, and then see even more.
All right. What are you talking about?
What?
Are you just speaking bad about the fans that are late all the time?
Oh, I was talking about you, actually.
Okay, all right. Listen,
we'll cut this
I still watched it again. Oh, my
gosh. I watched the movie twice. I mean, that's how much we liked it.
Yeah, you liked it a lot.
I liked it a lot. I watched it Thursday night. It was a last minute thing, and I just told Ia like, let's just go watch it, and then we didn't regret it because there was no kids, no. It was really kind of empty, and it was perfect. That
premiere night, too. Yeah, crazy.
I enjoyed it so much. I watched it twice.
Else. Nice.
But yeah.
So how did that experience go? Premiere night.
It was surprising because there was like no one was kind of there. Oh, it was literally like 6 or maybe 10 people. Oh, I mean, I know it was a Thursday night and people got jobs, not like him, right. But
this is my job. Thank you.
Oh, okay. This is my job too. But it was really nice because like I'm not trying to be bogus, but if you have kids, just take them out the theater. They're not there. They don't want to watch it. Just put Netflix on them at their house.
Oh, jeez. That's why you got to find a babysitter.
Yeah, that's true.
You get those type of moments.
Because, that Thursday night, there was these 3 little annoying girls talking the whole dang time.
Why'd you sit next to them?
I did it. They came last minute. I think they didn't even pay the ticket, to be honest.
Oh my gosh.
They're being so loud. I felt like smacking the crap out of them.
Oh, jeez.
I don't care. I'll smack I'm sorry. Cut that off. Right. Cut that off. I don't want to go to jail. I mean,
I'll put a fart noise there.
Okay. But.
Hey, this looks like The Worm, doesn't it? Anyway, sorry about that.
But I was just so happy I watched it because thank God I did because I think it was I went to Indiana.
Okay.
I was on my social media. Oh my gosh, almost everything was talking about Dune spoilers and Dune crap and Dune stuff. And me, we're talking about saying like we were so lucky we watched it first because we would have been spoiled instantly.
Right.
Because everyone and their mama was talking about it on social media. Oh, we could take it off.
That's a joke. It was just a little crooked and it was driving me nuts. All right.
Okay.
Anyway, no. Oh my. Okay. I think it's fine now.
It's okay. No one likes
it. Ugly, but
no one likes that.
Hey, excuse me. That's one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. Okay, don't be hating about
this
that.
One, yeah.
Okay. All right. We're not even gonna get into this argument.
List, yeah, I'll choose that.
No, we're not getting this argument right now. Holy cow, this guy over here. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I mean, speaking of the spoilers, I mean, one of the biggest things that happen in here is that he becomes what we have been kind of wondering about in the first movie and in this movie. Is he going to become the chosen one,
the Messiah? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's the thing. And then he drinks that nasty worm juice.
Life of water.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And
water of life.
And he almost dies actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's out, KO'd until he gets
cured by his girl.
He gets cured, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think people forget that they think Paul is a hero, but he's not.
Right.
And we figure out like later on by the mom that her group, the witches, they were spreading lies and were spreading false religion that Paul was pretty much was going to be the Messiah, meaning the chosen one. And they spread the rumors, they spread everything. They make these fake testimonies. They made these fake miracle stories was going to happen. And the crazy part is they did it all. It was true. His mom survived and became the Reverend mother. And she drank that potion. And like Paul also said, like, she's literally trained for that. Like, don't believe that she is. But then it was funny because the guy, what's his name? I already forgot his name. He was so funny in this movie. Stilgar was like saying like, can you believe it? He's so humble. He doesn't want to admit that he is the chosen one. And it was funny because throughout the whole movie, you could see him like cheering on that he is the chosen one. But just to find out like it's a fake testimony. Like none of it's even real. There's no such thing as a chosen one. There's no such thing. They just had that just to control those people and to be powerful. And that's why he's not a hero. Like he's like literally using them to win another war for himself. Yeah. Because like he said to the people, he just wanted to fight the clan of Baron or whatever his name is.
Right.
He's been fighting with them for 100 years, while these people only been fighting for like almost only like a decade.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I mean, sheesh. I mean, I enjoy the moment where he does become the chosen one. I mean, he really, all of a sudden, like his mind changed, the way he acts changes. I mean, all of a sudden he's yelling and screaming and taking command of his army that he has, so that way he can fight the good battle. So,
but they're evil.
Who's evil?
Paul.
Really?
He's leading these people to death.
Oh.
I mean, remember in the end, they're going to go to the Holy War, or wherever the crap is. Yeah, the Holy War. That's what they're going to call it, the Holy War. Yeah, I remember they said it.
Which will be Dune Part 3.
Yeah, which, who knows when that's going to come.
Right. They just wanted to see how this one went. But I think
it's going to be the last one, right?
Yeah, I know.
Even though there's 8 books or something.
No, there's actually more than that. How many do you think there are?
12?
No.
There's no way there's more. Because I heard there's...
No, I heard...
There's 6 from the first Arthur, but then he passed away, I think. No, he didn't pass away, did he? Or something happened to him. And then another author came in and wrote other stuff.
Right. Yeah, but so in total, well, guess how many there are?
I just gave you a guess, 12.
No. It's over double that.
There's not 24 books.
There's 28 Dune books out there.
Oh, that's not double.
I said over double.
Oh
my gosh. You got cotton in your ears?
Yes, actually.
Oh, Lord.
These headphones have cotton.
Oh my gosh.
But but I've heard that only the author, the first guy that made the book only made like 6 or 5 or something. Okay. And then after that, a new person came in. So that's why I said I don't think there was that many.
Yeah, but there's 28 books. That's a lot of books.
Yeah.
And that can be a lot of movies.
Yeah, but the director said nah.
Well, he will finish this trilogy.
Yeah, and then that's it. He's not going to make no more.
But I think a lot of people would probably want these type of stories to continue. I'm sure. I mean, there's definitely
they're going to want more money, so they will. But will it be good as the first 3? I don't think so.
Well,
I don't think
have you ever thought about this turning into like a TV show? Like a drama?
They could, but like I said, but will it be good as the first 3 movies? We don't know.
Right.
I mean, look at Star Wars and Marvel. They suck at the TV shows, so we can't promise that they're going to be good movies.
Hey, okay, relax. I mean, there was some good TV shows out there. Okay?
Yeah, like 1 out of 100. Oh. You can't lie, buddy.
Well, maybe. Okay,
but that's the thing. I don't know. Sometimes I think the director, because I remember he said that he just doesn't want to do the same thing over and over again.
Right. Oh, that makes sense. But, I mean, there are some things that I heard also that are not from the original Dune book.
Yeah, they changed some sort.
Yeah, they changed a lot, quite a bit of stuff. But, I mean, sometimes they do it for, it kind of makes it almost better,
Yeah, but...
Because not everything can be copied exactly, because that's just not how it works. You know what I'm saying?
No,
because then you might have a 5-hour movie then. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe it might not be interesting...
For you,
in a book rather than in a movie, because you're actually watching it.
Yeah, like you, people like you.
No,
that didn't enjoy the first one because there were too much talking.
Oh my gosh, I said it was good. I said it was.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I felt like this movie had way more talking compared to the first one.
Well, it was actually interesting. If that makes any sense.
Anyways,
because let me tell you, they brought in some incredible actors in this movie. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, not only, Timothy and Zendaya, but I mean, like, they brought in Austin Butler.
Yeah. I still heard his accent.
Incredible, man.
I thought he was Elvis.
That's a joke. Well,
you can hear, right?
Well, you can hear. I mean, but he changed so much. He's bald now.
He had a cool character. I liked him.
Yeah, I mean, he was pretty sick. I mean, he played the main, I don't know what you call it, like the main villain, maybe, probably.
Yeah, sure. Why
because
not?
Like the Emperor is kind of in the background.
Yeah, the Emperor was the main villain.
The Baron guy was also kind of in the background too. I always got them a little bit confused, because Baron was there in the first movie.
Yeah, so no, they both were.
The Emperor was too.
Yeah,
really? I forgot. Sorry.
The Emperor was the one that told Baron to kill them.
Oh, so the same actor too.
Yeah.
Christopher Walken. I don't remember him being in there.
Maybe rewatch that movie.
I think so. I think I might.
Yeah, he was the one that got his whole family killed. Paul. Because he told him that just kill them all.
Yeah.
Because the Grand Witch told her told the Emperor to kill them.
Oh.
Because they were scared of Paul.
Right.
And the family bloodline because they were too strong.
Right.
And look what happened. They got too strong.
Yeah.
Just with 2 of them only.
That makes sense. So, have you seen Christopher Walken in other movies or not really?
Yeah.
This guy here?
Yeah.
Really? What is that?
I can't name you them, but okay. I just know his face.
I remember him because he was in a movie from the 80s called A View to a Kill. I mean, that was a good movie. It's a James Bond movie.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
so
he played the villain in it. I mean, it was
pretty bad.
Pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. I think James Bond was a little too old already, but it was okay. It was a good movie.
I guess he was in Catch Me If You Can. I don't remember him in that.
But if you have time this weekend, watch A View to a Kill. It's a good movie. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Please, yeah, it's good. It's good.
Oh, okay. I'm good. Thanks.
Good. Okay. All right.
Let's talk about the review.
All right. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I got a little sidetracked there.
Let's talk about good movies.
But I loved Austin Butler's character. Just incredible, scary at the same time.
Their planet was cool.
I love the scene. It was a different planet, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was their planet.
Okay.
So the reason why it was white and black was because the sun was like that.
Right. Yeah, I was about to say it changed colors there.
Yeah, just because of the sun. Because apparently the sun's like black and still bright. Right. So that's why it looked like white and black. But then when you saw them at night, you could actually see color. It was just that the sun was so bright. And I thought that whole scene was just so cool.
Yeah, I love the arena scene.
Yeah, that was sick.
That looks sick. And you see, that's one of the first times you see him come out, and he's kicking butt.
Yeah. He cheated, but yeah.
Well, did he cheat?
They drugged the 2, and then the other one.
Because he had this thing that made him invisible or something like that.
They were supposed to drug them all.
Oh.
But then Baron wanted to test him for real, because he wanted him to take over the planet.
It's dangerous.
But
he could have died.
Yeah, it was his birthday too.
Yeah,
so that fool could have died on his birthday.
Well, but I think he enjoys killing.
No, he does. Yeah,
he does. So
he's good at it. Yeah,
that was his birthday gift.
Yeah,
was to kill people.
Yeah,
yeah.
I wish I had that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh! I'm just kidding.
And Call of Duty.
That is just all right. Yeah, that's terrible.
What the heck is terrible?
Well, thank you for correcting yourself.
Yeah, thank you.
That was very smart of you.
FBI, don't kill me.
Okay. All right. I'm just not even gonna air.
I want to be John Wick.
This is not. Oh,
I'm John Wick.
That's a joke. I got to get John Wick poster. That's good.
Yeah, replace that.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, you see, I gotta fill up that space over there too, because if there's ever a third person, I'm gonna sit
That's here. A joke.
Anyway, so yeah, he was just killing and smacking, and then he had. But what's interesting is in that arena, he also had some dudes dressed in black as well.
Oh, I like the whole outfits of everyone.
Yeah, they're interesting.
Their outfits are so sick. I was telling her, if I could dress like that every day, I'll wear it.
That's a joke.
Even the witches, they had their big black cloaks.
They were
and
amazing.
Their color cloaks. It looked really cool.
Who is the costume designer?
I have no clue.
They're just incredible. Even in the first film, they killed it.
Yeah, it was super cool.
They killed it in there.
I was like, I'll wear that right now.
Yeah,
just give me it.
You need to wear something else. That looks a lot better.
What the heck is this?
Don't
talk about outfits right now.
Okay, don't. All right, we're not.
We're not gonna talk about outfits right now. No, we're talking about outfits.
We're not. No,
I don't want to expose you like that.
That's right. Yeah, no. It's gonna get ugly if that.
It's gonna be Creed 5.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. That's right. Because Creed 4 is already taken care of. Anyway. Yeah. And we also get into some other spoilers down the line here, because we get to see some brutal deaths. Going on. And it's a little sad.
We don't see no deaths.
What?
From the good guys.
Oh.
Well, they're not even good guys. They're dumb guys.
Well, hold on a minute. Let me ask you a question. So you think that the Paul Atreides and his whole army, they're bad?
His army are not bad. It's just Paul and Jessica, the mom, and him. Okay. They're using them. They don't really care about them.
Okay.
You can see it right away. Paul just left his girl and married the emperor's daughter instead. Well, he has to take over.
Yeah, in the end, yeah, I saw that. That
and
was very...
he said it himself, she will understand, but that fool is just using her race of people to fight for him.
Yeah, you see, that's why I'm saying there's a romantic battle in here.
No.
Yeah, there is.
I don't think.
What are you talking about?
I hardly saw the romance.
Well, because she like they're supposed to be together. You
Where
would think. Go? No. Don't even start with me. You would think. Any moviegoer would think when they watch these.
How about this? Is it mainly based on romance?
No.
Then you can't say it's a romance.
But I understand that. But there's always romance in all these type of movies, even Star Wars.
I mean, if we're gonna say that, then is Star Wars romantic?
I mean, one could say that. You think Han Solo and Leia, you know, I mean, that's a lot. It's just an example.
Is this romantic?
I don't think so. I mean,
but yeah, they talk about love.
No.
That don't make sense, right?
That doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's why I say like it's not really romantic. Like, don't bring your girl to like thinking it's like a romantic movie.
Well, right. I know. I understand.
I mean, if you have a girl, but
okay, yeah, I do. But anyway, and so I mean, I think about how good these movies are. They sprinkle a little bit of every genre in there.
Sure,
romance.
Yeah, sure.
So you kind of understand. Okay, don't be like that.
Oh,
but what I'm trying to say is, like, at the very end, you say that, right? He went to the daughter,
mm-hmm.
right? And you see, like, they all take a knee except for Zendaya's character.
Yeah. Chili, silly.
Yeah, because she's I don't know, Shani. Yeah,
you're just making up characters.
No, that's what it said. Chani. What's so funny? It's Chani.
Just how you said it. That's all.
Shani, right?
I'm not gonna try saying
Help
that.
Help me out here. You look it up, and then you can let me know.
Shani.
Yeah, right. Shani,
Sheena, whatever.
Something
crap.
like that.
I give up.
We'll just say Zendaya's character.
They give the white folks the most basic name.
Oh my!
And then the minorities the most. You can't lie. They gave Paul and Jessica, and then everyone else is like a bougie name.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you're right. Stagard, Gurney,
right?
Halleck. Okay.
I was just like thinking about that.
Let me see. Beast, Ramen. Okay.
Like the Truly's group was just all basic names, and everyone else.
Baron Hakanen. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
I guess.
Because I was just looking at the name.
About what the heck is going on?
It's the manic week
that you got in here. It's broke. I think it's about to fall off. I think, honestly.
Yeah, let's take it off.
And okay, that's a joke. And I'm gonna go fix that. So while I do that, let's roll this ad.
That's a joke.
Have you ever wanted to start a podcast? Well, let me tell you, Podbean has the perfect hookup for you. All you have to do is go to podbean.com/etfree1, and they're going to get you hooked up to do a 1-month free trial, and they're going to distribute your podcast onto all sorts of different podcast platforms. So do not lose out on this deal. Go and give it a try. And we're back from that ad. I think I fixed it pretty good there, so I think it's not going to move anymore. A hole. I don't care. We're not talking about that right now. We're talking about Dune Part 2.
Bitter.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm not bitter, but
huh?
Yeah. So I did like the way that the movie kind of ended. It of course almost kind of landed in like a little cliffhanger there. Because then you think about what's going to happen next, and then of course the mention of the final war, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that was pretty cool, and there's, thousands. There are shots in this movie where you see like thousands of like soldiers, and you see like their ships and everything. Excuse me.
Oh, we're both burping.
Sorry. It's like there's like thousands of ships and thousands, if not millions of people. Like, do you remember those big wide shots showing all those things? Sheesh.
Yeah. It was showing the flashback.
It's a big war.
That Paul had in the first movie when she saw Zendaya, Shini, whatever, I forget.
Yeah.
In the first movie, he had that vision of her fighting.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you remember that.
I do.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
No, because in the first movie, there are flashbacks.
Yeah.
Futuristic things that Paul is already seeing.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, his memories, yeah.
Yeah, memories. Yes, and then he sees, even more in this movie. So, I mean, it's pretty crazy what's going on.
Yeah,
it's amazing. Now, I don't know. A movie is not a movie, I think, without a good soundtrack. I mean,
yeah, it was good.
Hans Zimmer is killing it again.
When the Baron came in, he had that little fat dude saying,
my
that
gosh.
little part.
Yes,
that was actually, I like their songs. They were cool.
That's exactly, exactly who that character is now because of the music that plays. Exactly. So you already know he's coming out.
Yeah, no.
Right? He sits in that big old hot tub of goo. I'm not sure why he does that, though, to repair himself, I guess, like Darth Vader.
I have a question.
What?
Do you think Star Wars copied Dune?
No, it's the other way around. Dune copied Star Wars, right?
Should I smack him?
Okay, well, hold on a minute. When did listen, hold on a minute. When did the first movie come out?
It doesn't matter what movie came first. Dune came first for books.
Because of the books.
Yes. Okay. Then the movie came in the 80s, which was crap.
Okay.
But then Star Wars came after that.
You're right. But one can also say that doesn't everyone copy everyone?
That's true.
And I think
that is true.
And maybe we're seeing that.
That is true.
And so, I mean, honestly, if that's the way it's going to be, that's okay. I've always said in many podcasts, and I'll say it again, I don't care if I'm watching the same movie as long as I'm watching it.
But can you at least say it was influence?
Different way. I guess so, yeah. Yeah.
Because I was.
But you never know, though. Maybe George Lucas was just like, he
made a comment saying that they're both deserts.
Okay.
And then.
Okay.
And that was it. And then the author himself.
Yeah.
Said that he low-key was debating suing them. When the movie came. But then said he didn't. And that they're both really similar. That's what he said.
Jeez.
Which now that I'm thinking about it, it kind of is. They're both in the desert. There's a little boy who was taken away from everything. Yep. And then in the end became the chosen one, which Luke was. And also Paul was. And then they took over.
Yeah. I kind of see that.
Don't do that, dumb face.
What? No, I'm agreeing with you. You should be happy.
Do your dumb face. And then the villain was a bald white dude in a robotic machine.
Right, yeah. And yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. And then there's an emperor in here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Palpatine.
Right. Emperor Palpatine. That's a great character.
What a worse hero.
Okay.
What, he's a hero?
No, he's not.
Exactly.
He's a bad guy.
That's what I said.
Yeah, he's not. That's not good.
How about you listen?
I'm listening just fine, thank you.
How about you open up them ears?
I appreciate it. That's a joke. I'm hearing just fine, thank you.
You got cotton ears.
Okay, all right. That's what I said. Now you're stealing my stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, sheesh. This, I mean, it was a good movie for sure, and I think that, now the second movie it has fixed a lot of the mistakes that the first movie made.
What mistakes?
And
let's go through that one more time.
Oh my gosh! Well,
what mistakes?
Why don't you listen to the first Dune podcast that we did, and then you can hear everything.
We can talk about it right now.
That's
because you said they fixed it. So how did they fix it? What's the point of the podcast to talk about it?
They're so. What happened is they didn't fully grasp.
No, it's just your
my
TikTok
attention.
brain. Just always want something in the back.
Let me finish. They didn't fully grasp my attention in the first Dune. Okay, like I had high hopes for this movie right here, part 2.
Okay,
because this first movie, I kind of gave it a little break, but at the same time, I'm like, no, I've seen first movies that have done way better than this movie at introducing a world, a brand new world, brand new characters.
Like what movies?
Star Wars: A New Hope.
No.
The first movie ever.
They kind of just went. They just ran with it.
I mean, they
just ran with it. No. They just ran with it.
You asked for an example, and I
said a good example.
Is this an argumentative podcast? What's going on here?
You just said the F word?
No, I didn't. I didn't say that. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it wasn't very intriguing. And I talked to another friend of mine. Hear me out.
Call him out.
Listen.
Call him out. Who's the friend?
No.
I want to hear this little brain kid.
Oh my gosh! Leave him alone. I talked to another friend of mine, and listen, he can't even get past the mid part of the first movie. He turned it off.
Okay, here's the thing.
How slow and boring it is.
Here's the thing. I think that too many people expect action 24/7. Can you believe me? Do you believe me with that?
Sure.
Because that's why you like your childish movie, like
James Bond, absolutely not.
Top Gun, John Wick. It's just childish movies. For me, I want a good story. That's all I care about.
Okay.
If the story is good, I don't give a crap if there's no action. That's why people watch Fast and Furious, just to watch that boring crap and the story's horrible. But there's people that just not gonna enjoy a good movie. I don't care. It's okay. You don't gotta enjoy it, but to say it's bad. That's just dumb because you have a little brain and you just don't want to listen to the whole story.
I agree. It's hard for me to say that's a bad movie.
Exactly.
It is hard for me to say that.
You can't just say it's a bad movie.
I can't. But then you're talking about slowness, but slowness can be done very well.
Yes.
Like Oppenheimer. That movie was slow, but yet it was done so well and it was amazing.
But yeah, a lot of people still think it was boring.
I don't know who those people are.
Oh, you know a couple.
Yeah, okay, I do. Some hard-headed people out there, but
that's a little messed up.
Okay,
you want to call them out?
No,
let's say their names from 1, 2, 3.
No. Let's not. Oh no. Oh, name drop, lel. Anyway, no.
I think that's just the problem with nowadays is that I think that's what happened with Marvel too. That they kind of just forgot the formula that they needed a good story.
Okay,
and then all of a sudden, all their movies are just about action, and then the story is dead. It's boring. It's stupid. Doesn't make sense. And like when Dune came out, we finally got a good sci-fi movie with a good story. And now you're telling me it's a bad story? Like, I want to smack you.
Right. No, well, like I said, this movie is good. Oh. But the second movie is better. You know what I'm saying? Do we need to go on break?
No, it's fine. I thought my phone was vibrating.
No, what I'm saying is this movie is good. I mean, why do you think I bought this thing on Blu-ray? It's a good movie.
Yeah, you just buy stuff for no reason.
It's a good... Not shut up. It's a good movie. It is.
What's this?
Oh, well, that's that. Those are gifts. Thank you.
Did I buy you that?
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
and well, you know, sometimes, you know, the first movie is good, but the second movie is much better. Like Terminator. Like Rush Hour. The second movie in the trilogy was better.
Yeah, Shrek.
Well, I really like the first Shrek. I don't know.
You think the second one's not better?
No, I mean, it was good.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm more of an OG guy with that one. Don't listen. We're not arguing about that. I'm just giving you examples. All right. I'm just giving you examples.
I was giving you an example, and then you came at me.
Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just giving you examples so that way we can relate to Dune Part 2. Okay, we're not cursing right now.
Who said I was cursing?
It looked like you were getting mad over the cursing.
I was just not cursing.
Like, can you believe this guy? I keep arguing with this guy, and we're just trying to talk about a movie.
For real.
My goodness gracious.
Talk right.
Anyway, so is there anything that maybe popped out in this movie that you were just like, wow, that was amazing?
Everything. I love the costume, the music, the story.
Okay.
I love the fighting scene. Then the last part. Yeah. But also, when Paul had to ride that sandworm, like we were talking about,
it was
that
amazing.
scene was so cool. But also,
it was loud too.
The one I liked the most was just the beginning. It was really slow. If you were there on time, you would have seen that they were really slow.
I watched it. Thank you. Somewhere else, but I watched
it. Okay.
I
don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about either.
Just be there on time.
I watched it. I don't know what.
So when they had a little scene where they're like telling them to be quiet because they heard people were coming, and then that sneak attack, it was such a sweet scene.
It was some great action in the first 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, there's some great moments of action. But even for the moments where they're just talking, they still keep you intrigued. The story just doubles down in this movie. I mean, you can really get involved in the storytelling in this movie a lot better. And what I really enjoyed, as far as action, that last scene. Just think a moment of how precious that last scene was, when Paul was fighting with the Elvis guy. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't remember his name. Let's see what his name was. Okay, Jaja. And so
Jaja.
Just kidding.
I was gonna say no way, Jaja.
Fred, what the heck? Foyd Rafta? I have no idea.
Let me see.
I'm saying that so wrong right now. Come and help me out. Yeah, I don't know.
Faye Rata, right?
There we go. That's okay.
Not like this racist.
Okay. No. So yeah, okay. Well, his character, I mean, of how important that that fight scene was, if you think about it, and you have, am I wrong when there was like the two groups were there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
well, not two groups, but the Emperor's group and then the Fremen.
They were seeing who was going to win.
Yeah, because
whoever was going to
Paul
win
challenged the Emperor for the spot.
Basically, yep. Mm-hmm. And they were so confident. They were so they're like, there's no way he's going to beat this guy. And at one point, Paul gets like stabbed or something. Yeah. And I thought he was going to die. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh no, this guy ain't going to make it. It's over. Yeah. But no, he does that sneak attack with that blade.
Yeah, and then the Fremen believe him even more that he was the Messiah because of the testimony that he was gonna get, like, I guess it was written like he was gonna look like he was gonna lose or something.
Right.
And then that made him believe him more. I think my favorite part was when they went to that, like, the holy ground where they were all praying. Mm-hmm. And when he confronted the whole group of I think 7 tribes, there's 7 leaders or something, because they mentioned that there were 7 leaders, and then he was
we're good.
Well, okay, I'm just making sure
we're good.
When sorry, I'm off topic, but I just like that scene because he was walking to that little circle to like start talking. And then I guess it was like a priest or like some holy dude saying like, you can't talk unless you're a leader. So you're going to have to kill Stagar, I already forgot his name. And then he was already ready to fight because he already believes that he's going to be he's the Messiah. And then he did it. And then he talked back to him saying like, you cannot touch me because I'm a higher ground. And that's when we saw the evolution that he knows that he is the one, even though he's not. And, what was I going to say? And then we see that when he gets up there, he starts reading, like, I guess their dreams. Like, he knew their memories, their dreams. And then everyone started like believing it more and more that crazy, he's like a god, like that he knows what he's talking about. Right. And then he told him in the end, like, I'm going to let you lead to paradise. Oh, yeah. Just like, it was so crazy. And like when everyone started chanting his name and like just, oh my God, that was such a dope scene.
You like that scene?
Yeah,
that's good. I mean, yeah, that was great acting on every part. And I forgot who was having a hard time believing. What was Zendaya's character? Was?
Yeah, I mean, it was the south because remember, there's the north. There's a north side and the south side of Fremen. Oh. And then once they passed that big sandstorm thing that only they can travel through those worms, they were in the south, and the south believed that there was like a Messiah, like there's a testimony and all that. While the north side, Zendaya's people, they're the type that they want to fight. They don't want to wait 100,000 years for some guy to come down.
Right. That makes sense. I understand, but hey, you know what? It is what it is, and Paul Atreides, is going to have to continue to lead these people in this new journey, which is really cool. And I can't wait for part 3. Yeah, it's pretty good. Which I'm sure I don't know if it's greenlit yet. I think so.
They're already recording it.
Okay, it's happening then. So. No, watch out.
They said they're making only 3 movies.
They are? Okay.
The director said that he's only making 3 and that's it.
Right.
No more after that.
I understand.
No more for stingy.
Another director can
please don't. Though. I think
like me, I can direct the next. Yeah. What? I'm just saying. What are you looking at me like that for? You don't believe in me? That's a joke.
I would trust the Champion Z, man.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, that is just. Yeah, it was a great movie. I really enjoyed it. But one thing that I did want to add about that last scene, did you notice that all the music faded away and it was just them fighting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just a quiet scene.
And that's how powerful that moment was.
All I heard was
yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, I love it when movies just take it all away and we just hear the men grunting and smacking and blades clinging. I mean, it's just amazing. Yeah.
James Bond never does that.
Okay. I'm sure there's a moment in there. I'm just trying to remember, but not off the top of my head.
That's how you know it's not good.
That's a joke. Anyway, yeah, it's good.
But yeah, I like that scene a lot because in that last scene too, he was talking back to the Emperor, saying like, "Why do you kill my father? Why you did all this?" And then he talked to the witch because the witch also has a history with the son because he wasn't even supposed to be born. Mm-hmm. Jessica was supposed to have a daughter first, not a son. But instead, she did it because there's another prophecy of a thing like a son. And I also like the outfits they had. It was really cool. Amazing. They look like knights, the guards, even though they all die instantly. What a bunch of weak fools. But they look really cool. They were supposed to. It looked like they're like holy people. Like they had cloaks. Like they're like clean. While the Fremen, you could just tell like they're dirty because they're in the desert.
Absolutely.
And you can see like the difference in the groups.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
I agree.
I'm excited for the third one because it's the Holy War.
I am.
And they said there was other clans members ready to fight Paul because everyone likes.
Snaps.
Again, the Emperor is the dude that takes control of everyone. He's like the leader of all of the clans. So they gotta listen to him. So they got pissed off once they heard that Paul was trying to take over.
Nice.
But yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know.
Maybe it could be even better than both of these movies.
I'm wondering if it's going to be in space or it's going to happen on another planet because they're not going to be there no more. Well, they're all leaving.
They got enough spice to be traveling the galaxy. Oh my! You cannot say that. Oh,
what did I say? Oh, what did I say?
Now you know what you said. Anyway,
did I say on mic?
Yes.
Well, was that on recording?
No. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Don't even. Okay.
Cut that off. Anyways. Yep. But yeah, I never read. I have no clue what's happening. I don't know the book. The next book is called Dune: The Messiah.
Would you read the book if you?
I want to read it.
You do. So you're a big reader.
Well, a lot of people said that it's really confusing.
Okay.
Gotcha. Like you.
Oh,
confusing.
Oh, okay.
But
gotcha.
I got a little spoiler, but it's not really a spoiler. But the author of the book made it because.
Okay.
He saw that readers thought that Paul was a hero.
Oh.
But again, he said they're not heroes. He's not a hero. He's using them for himself. His own greed. Okay. And that's why he made a Dune Messiah. So I don't know what that means. I mean, I guess we're going to see a different side of Paul and Jessica. Because again, Jessica also was helping Paul the whole time.
Yeah. And I wonder if we'll see some, other important deaths coming in.
Yeah, because we didn't really see a lot of deaths except for the bad guys.
Yep. And
we just saw that they were winning everything, basically.
And then who else died? It was Dave Bautista's character.
Yeah, but he was a nobody. I'm just kidding. I love him.
He died.
I'm glad he's doing way better than The Rock right now.
Than The Rock? Oh, as an actor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they had to move on.
He's made way better movies.
They've had to move on from WrestleMania, so yeah. It's very interesting.
Yeah, I was watching his interviews. He was explaining like why he wanted to act, and he kind of like threw shots at The Rock, saying like he wants to do movies that have bigger roles and like not just a cheesy "I'm tough, I'm big."
Oh snaps!
Like The Rock, he's a really bad actor.
Fired. Oh,
never made a good movie in his life.
Hey! Fast 5 was amazing,
bro. Just once you say Fast 5, that's how you. Not even Fast 5. Fast and Furious. It's just a bad movie.
This guy's over here hating.
You cannot lie to me. They're not good movies.
I would just love to do a podcast episode just on the entire saga.
Oh,
that would just be. I mean,
no one's gonna watch that.
Yes, they would.
Even their mamas want to stop making those movies.
Oh my gosh,
they're being forced to make those movies.
That's an episode that we can definitely do. Then you can talk all the smack you want.
All right. Fast Furious 1, right now. It was all right. Fast Furious 2. It was a dumb story. Fast Furious 3.
That's okay. We don't want to hear. We don't got time for that. We'll just film it right after this podcast.
No, I appreciate that the act. Oh,
continue.
Oh, that the actor he's doing bigger stuff. Right. He's way better. He's definitely the best wrestling actor right now.
That's true.
Then it'll be John Cena for me, and then after that it'll be The Rock. The Rock is the bottom.
Yeah.
This is The Rock. The Rock is all the way down here.
Yeah.
There's John Cena, and then Batista's over here.
Gotcha.
But
okay.
Yeah.
This is not going to make it, by the way. Yeah.
What the?
I need to charge it. And now we have to go to another break.
That's a joke.
We'll be right back. Do you have a small business or something that you are looking to promote? Well, let me just tell you, Podbean has the perfect hookup for you as well. Just go to sponsorship.podbean.com/ETFree1 and they will get you hooked up to give you up to a $100 free credit to use for your advertising purposes. So don't lose out on this deal. Go and give it a try. And we're back from that break.
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
very much. Appreciate you guys. Anyway, we're back and better than ever. Everything's going good and smooth. Is there anything else you'd like to add to this movie, or?
Just be open-minded.
Open-minded, yeah.
And
right.
You gotta watch both.
Yeah.
You just don't. You can't. This is the movie you really just can't watch by itself.
Yes, 1 and then 2. It's in the theaters.
But and then also don't be bitter. Know that there's actually good movies out there.
There are a lot of them. Yeah.
Just don't watch that.
Don't watch that. All right. Don't
watch this one either.
Oh my gosh. Just.
But no, it's just. I never watched Timothy's movies like that. I watched his other movies. I watched The Night.
Except for Wonka.
Oh yeah, Wonka. We didn't even do an interview because of how bad it was. I mean, interview podcast.
Interview. You're very, very special.
I watched Lady Bird, Little Women.
I don't know that.
But Little Women was actually good. I'm also watching another one called Beautiful Boy, of him with Steve Carell.
Oh,
and The Night, like I said, on Netflix. Now I'm thinking I actually watch a good amount now.
Oh, interesting.
But I think this is definitely up there for his best movies right now.
Absolutely. Everyone's crazy about these movies, so.
And then they've been Zendaya. I don't know. I don't know why everyone's talking about her because she barely talked in this movie.
That's a joke. They were just happy to see her in this. That's why. See that romantic.
I think this is
thing,
her.
The romantic thing.
I think she was really average in this movie.
Oh, okay, interesting. I think you're wrong there. Yeah.
Why y'all both looking at me crazy?
Anyway, yeah, because you are. Anyway,
how about you explain it?
I'm not going to. Anyway, let's move on to the reviews. How about that? Let's
just give the dumb reviews.
We've all, have talked about our opinions now about this movie, but let's see what other people think about this movie. Let's see what other people think about this movie. I said it twice. Anyway, no. We're not talking about Baron. Anyway, wow. So here are the ratings. Fan score on IMDb for Dune Part 2 is a whooping 8.9 out of 10. Sheesh.
They're dumb. That should be a 10.
That's crazy, though. That is really high. I mean, that is really high. This is
when was the last time we had a movie like that?
Sheesh. Maybe like Dark Knight, probably.
No, it was this one.
No, okay, that's not. It was.
It was.
It was probably high up there, but not.
It was 9.2.
Really?
No, I'm just.
That's a joke. And the Rotten Tomato score for Dune Part 2, the critics gave it a 93% certified fresh, and the audience came back with a 95% score.
Certified fresh.
That's crazy. So it looks like both critics And fans really enjoyed Dune Part 2. Yeah.
I really thought, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be really bad because everyone kept saying it was good. Because people watched the premiere, and I was nervous the whole time because people said Man of Web was gonna be really good.
Right.
But then they lied to us and it was really a bad movie. So I thought the same thing was gonna happen with Dune, but no, it was actually really good.
Yeah, well, the interesting thing is that, and of course I agree with it, IMDb for the first one said 8.0 out of 10. 8 out of 10.
Oh no.
And this one bumped it up 0.9 more.
Oh no.
Almost 9 out of 10. So, I mean, I completely agree with IMDb. Completely agree with the ratings. Because this one was better. It was.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
I didn't say nothing.
I mean, are you thinking like it's a big step up, or was it just like kind of like a small step?
It just got better. That's all.
Okay. That's not. I was trying. Okay.
What are you trying to say? I'm done.
I'm just trying to say how much of a step up did you think this movie was?
Maybe you should step down with that voice.
Okay. All right. You know what? Oh, okay. All right. Well, you know what we do at the end of every podcast. Okay. We give a ratings. Okay.
Of course.
And if you're new here, thank you so much for joining us on YouTube. Look at you getting too excited. Your brain.
That's a joke. How about you make sure we're actually recording that?
That's a joke. We're back in business. Boom. See, it wasn't that bad.
You just lost the recording?
No. You crazy. What did I just say? You weren't paying attention. Anyway, if it's your first time here, thank you for joining us again. We appreciate it. Sorry about the technical difficulties.
Yeah, but make sure it's right.
But we use the alphabets for our rating system, so we think C
A, B, C
is an average movie. Stop it. We're not in preschool. We think C is an average movie. All right, so anything like I'm talking A+ is like the best movie I've ever seen, and F is like never watching that in my life again. You know what? What were you just pointing to? What's an F?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
To one of them movies behind. Okay. Whatever. Anyway, since you're our guest, Rene, what did you think about this movie? What's your letter grade and why?
So I'm usually a little respectful, so ladies first.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right. Don't.
Is it broken?
Excited. No. No, you got excited.
Anyways,
you made really loud.
Let's keep on track.
Really loud. I'm sorry.
Let's be on track, Gabe.
I'm sorry.
Be a little serious, Gabe.
Thank you. You need to be serious.
Be a little serious, Gabe. Like I said, we finally got that good movie of the year now.
Yeah.
Who knows what's coming this year, but this will be up there for sure.
Deadpool.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for that. I can't remember what other movies. Anyways,
I don't know.
I'm super excited for the new one. I don't know what's happening. They left us on a cliffhanger because, like we said, it's gonna be the Holy War, like they said. So we'll be seeing. I don't know if they're gonna be fighting space or they're gonna be fighting another planet. We don't know because, like I said, we both slow. We don't read books. We can't read English. But
yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyways, but yeah, I mean, just man, I love this story. Just how
good
they made a fake testimony to make a fake religion for Paul to be a fake God figure, and now he's made him believe him so much, and now he's gonna take him to war, which is crazy. But I'm super excited. I love this movie a lot. Definitely it's probably up there for my top 10 movies right now. But yeah. Oh yeah, my rating. I forgot about that. Probably like a 8.9. Oh wait. I'm sorry. A. I'll give it an A.
An A. Okay.
It's up there. Yeah, it's up there.
There we go. That is great to hear.
Yep.
Amazing. Well, I'm gonna have to follow you up on that one here. I mean, it was a great movie. I enjoyed it much better. I mean, just taking a great big step up from the first movie. And don't get me wrong, the first movie is still good. I mean, it's still a very good movie, but it isn't an amazing. Leave that alone. Why are you touching my props?
We're talking about good movies, so I just want to turn it back.
No, that's a very good movie too. All right, actually, that's better than that one. Anyway, all right. I had to say it. Anyway, and so, it's just a matter of like, you know what, this movie, great acting, great story, The runtime didn't feel really long at all. I mean, you're invested. I mean, everything is just amazing. I mean, they did a great job here.
I like the fake languages.
But and the fake languages too. They really had to pull that out of somewhere, man. But they did a good job.
Pull out what?
Well, I mean, like they had to make it up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Said something like
no, absolutely not. No.
Oh, yeah, that's why people say that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
I'm just okay. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed this movie, and I can't wait to see it again in IMAX. Yeah.
You gonna watch it in IMAX?
Probably, yeah.
If it's in AMC, don't invite me.
I won't. I guess then.
I hate AMC.
Oh my
AMC is the worst theater.
Where's the other IMAX
I know, that's
theaters?
true.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
just
true.
suck it up for 2 hours, will you? Goodness gracious.
It's 3 hours actually, so I can't suck it up for 2 hours.
3 hours, then. Would you just?
Those seats suck. You can lie. Those seats suck.
Oh my! Bring a cushion then.
Who are you shouting at? Put your voice down.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry.
A little off topic, huh?
Sorry, it's about to be Rocky 7 up in here.
Rocky 7. How many movies are we gonna make? Dang.
Okay, all right.
I can only knock you out so many times.
There's already been Rocky 6. Okay, don't even.
I can only knock you out so many times.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not arguing this guy. Anyway, I am going to give Dune Part 2 an A as well.
Plus.
No, A plus. No. This
real.
is not like a masterpiece. I don't think
that's true.
It almost is, but just it's not. It's not. But I was very pleased with this movie. Very pleased. Yeah. Awesome. Well, that's it.
I guess you're bitter. So
that's it, man.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yep. And so, of course, if it's your first time here, don't forget to follow us. Subscribe on YouTube, Entertainology Podcast. If you're watching, leave a comment down below. Tell us what you thought about this movie. If it was good, bad, whatever. If you agree with us, whatever. If you want more love in the podcast, because this guy is always attacking me for some reason. I don't know what's that all about.
He has a little brain, so I got to teach him some words.
Yeah. Very nice. And did you need to drop anything? You got anything going on?
Yeah, I want to drop you. I mean,
okay, all right.
My Twitter is like always.
Yeah.
Car_Slayer819.
Nice.
I got more followers than him.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
And then my Instagram is car.slayer. And that's it.
Nice.
But if you want to help me beat up Gabe, just write in the comments.
Yeah.
I'll agree with you.
Yep.
And if you think I'm right, just write that too. Write Rene's right in the comment section.
Yep.
Gabe's wrong. Yep.
Okay, sure.
And then if you like me more, just write, yeah, I like Gabe. I mean, I like Rene more.
Yeah, you're right. That's
what No.
You know you're
And then if you like me more, just dislike the video just to show proof.
That's oh my gosh. You got to like that video, man. You got to like it up. And if you enjoy the new backdrop, just let us know too.
Just let us know which poster to change.
That's okay. All right.
Let's vote. James Bond.
Okay, don't.
This one or this one. They'll just remove one of them.
I like to play games a lot too, so always another game. That's what you say all the time at midnight. Am I wrong?
No, that's you.
Am I wrong? You say that at midnight when we be playing.
Yeah, and then you be playing with other people without.
I'm famous. People always want to play with me.
Don't be lying.
No, people always want to play.
Where do liars go?
I'm not lying.
Where do liars go?
I'm just a popular guy when it comes to them games.
Are you being for real? This movie's good. I just want your honest opinion.
Hey, I mean, I'd love to eventually talk about this movie on the podcast with someone, but maybe somebody who loves it. No, I'm just
that's a joke. You just want to bias.
Incredible, dude. I love this movie.
We're gonna watch that tonight. I
mean, this movie worth your time. I mean, it is incredible. It's sad too. You're crying at the end. Oh man, it's a great ride. Anyway, yeah.
It's a good movie to sleep.
I think the best one on this lineup, I think. I'm sorry. I have to say it. I'm sorry. It's true. That one's really good. That one's better. That one's better than that one. Yeah, I agree with that.
Maybe.
Yeah. It would be like this one, that one, and then that one's on the bottom.
And then it'll be this one, and then I put that down
That's there. Okay. All right. On the floor. On the floor. Okay. Okay. Very nice. Sorry if you're not watching the podcast. You have no idea what we're talking about. So I apologize.
That's messed up. You got to describe what they're talking
about. Yeah, he's basically referring to Everything Everywhere All at Once is one, and then Dune is second, and then Interstellar's.
I don't get the hype. Place. I don't know. Maybe I need to rewatch it.
Yeah, I'll give it. Give it another.
I already watched it 3 times, but I'll watch it one more time.
Give it another try. Your mind has changed and has matured a lot more now. So
yours hasn't clearly.
Okay.
If you like Fast and Furious.
All right, that's another podcast. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.
That's all, folks.
Bye.